Love it, I love it. I mean, I really get a kick out of driving a Firebird, and especially when I'm on a track where it's just me in the car. My name's Hal Needham. My face you will not recognize, but I bet you've seen a lot of my work. For 20 years, I've been a Hollywood stuntman, but recently I graduated. I directed a movie, and that movie starred a dear friend of mine, my old roommate, a good old boy that probably you people are going to recognize like that. Let me show you some clips from that movie. That's not good.
It would be better with a whole bridge.
And that's worse.
Why don't you just drop me off here? I'll get the cab.
Too late now. I didn't wreck it, Sheriff. Smokey and the Bandit. You know, to date, that film has grossed over $200 million. Now, the ugly guy with the funny mustache that was driving the Trans Am, we decided to team up again, Trans Am, Burt Reynolds, and Hal Needham, to do another film. This one we call Hooper, and it's a fun and games kind of movie, and it's a story of Hollywood stuntmen and all the crazy things they do. Let's look at some of that. You're doing good, Bob. You're doing great. Not too bad, huh? When a stuntman does that kind of driving, he better have his act together, because there's no room for error. The one thing he better know is the car he's driving, because he trusts his livelihood and a whole bunch more to its performance. Over the years, you develop a special affection for the cars you depend on, and these are the cars I depend on. The Pontiac family of Firebirds. 1979. This is the 10th anniversary for Trans Am. Has that been a fun 10 years? I insisted that the Pontiac people let me tell you what I think of their great Firebird family. Not only that, I wanted to be the one to introduce a unique new model that's going to be available just a little later on this year. There it is. That little jewel is called the 10th anniversary limited edition of Trans Am. I ask you, is that gorgeous? Not only do they have a brand new color for this year, but look at this. Look at those seats. They got a special Firebird embroidered right into the leather seating area. You know something? I drove this a little earlier today, and I'm here to tell you that it's some kind of car. In fact, it's going to be the official pace car for the NASCAR racing circuit of 1979. But that's not the only thing that's new and good about the new 79 Firebirds. All four Firebirds have a new front end, and it gives them that longer, lower look. You know, the rear end's been redesigned, too. You know something, I could talk to you all day long about Firebird styling, but better still, just look around and see for yourself. There's something about Firebird that is really exciting to me, and I can tell you what that is in one word: performance. The heart of any car is its engine, and Trans Am is powered by a 6.6-liter, 403 cubic inch, 4-barrel V8 with an automatic transmission. The same package is available in the Firebird formula. A lot of you probably like a manual transmission. Well, you can have it. With a 6.6-liter engine, and it comes in both the formula and and the Trans Am. You know, if you don't happen to need that much power, then there's other engines for you to choose from. The Formula's base engine is a 4.9-liter 4-barrel V8. The same engine is also available for the Esprit and the Firebird. And a lighter 3.8-liter 2-barrel V6 engine is standard for the Esprit with your choice of a 3-speed manual or an automatic transmission. You know, there's also a 5.7-liter 4-barrel V8 engine that's been certified for high altitude. Now, this comes in the Esprit and the Formula. But you know better than I what demands you put on an engine. But I do know this, that whatever your demands are, Firebird is versatile enough, they can fulfill them. But you know, it's not just power alone that I look for in a car. In stunt driving, handling and maneuverability play a big part. A Firebird handles exceptionally well in various driving conditions, and they all have Pontiac's radio-tuned suspension, power steering, and power disc brakes available on all 4 wheels this year on Trans Am and Formula. You know, one of the fun things about being a stuntman is to get behind the wheel of a car that responds. Now, that don't mean that I recommend you go out and do stunts, but I do recommend that you test drive a 1979 Firebird. I'll tell you why. You don't test it, you'll never know what I'm talking about when I speak of handling and maneuverability. Try one. There are a number of features about Firebird that you can appreciate, even though you've never driven one. Pontiac makes a special Esprit. It's called the Redbird. In addition to its own special exterior color and graphics, the Redbird features a matching custom interior with cloth bucket seats, a Formula steering wheel, and its own set of rally gauges and an electric clock. And of course, Trans Am and Formula have their own set of rally gauges and tachometers mounted behind an engine-turned trim plate. Both feature Rally 2 wheels with trim rings, or you may have the available cast aluminum wheels. And there's an available hatch roof that gives you that great convertible feeling. And whether it's on the inside or the out, there are a number of available accessories to make driving your favorite Firebird even more fun. There are a number of GM Delco stereo combinations, including tape and cassette players, CD radio, and one with an integral digital clock. Air conditioning, power windows, and door locks are also available. And that's just a few. 1979, a great anniversary year. Whether it be the base Firebird, Valley Esprit, the Formula, or my favorite, the Trans Am. Well, it's been a fabulous 10 years. Not much else I can tell you. Oh yeah, I can tell you one more thing. Take a tip from an old stuntman, do yourself a favor, and test one. From Pontiac and Firebird, we want to thank you.